What is up, guys? And as YouTube is having a heart attack, essentially, with major uploads, like I can't upload anything that's over 30 minutes currently, as it's just being stuck. I've been trying for the past 24 hours and it's just not working. I don't know what it is, chat, but thankfully we do have a couple of things from our past fighting zone. And truth be told, it's not entirely that amazing, especially because that zone was completely rubbish. However, some people might know I have multiple accounts. I have my main account, I have my second account, I have my third account, I have my fourth account, and then I have my filler account. And after migrating, well, before migrating to 2489 with my main account, I took my filler account to a little A seed kingdom because I was like, you know what, this is gonna be fun. We'll go into KVKs with multiple accounts. I have more content. I could live stream. I could record all this stuff. Little did I know that 3331 would be unlucky enough to be sniped into the A seed Imperium KVK with 2377 in the top right camp. And yeah, I mean it's just unlucky for them. It's unlucky for me because I literally have my main account in 2489 and I'm going up against this account, and I have said to this kingdom that I need to essentially make dead requirements because this is a filler account. It was loaded up with troops. Currently you can see there's no troops now. I mean, there's a lot of cav and archers, but no infantry. We had nearly 2 million, maybe over 2 million infantry. We have taken quite a lot of deaths. Actually, we could see I had 2.4 million infantry around. Sorry, 1.4 million infantry around, and we're going to show what happened. And it was just a matter of a few minutes. I mean, essentially, what was going on was that I TP'd my city over by a flag, and I was like, okay, if I'm going to take deads, I have to take deads now because past seven's going to be chaotic. King's Land is going to be impossible for me to take any deads, and I need to take a lot of deads. So I was like, okay, I'll just TP a city in. If I get deads, if I can get deads, I'll get deads. And I was playing Minecraft with the King of 3331 while doing bastions on my other screen on my main account. And all of a sudden, I started getting yelled at by the king that 2489 was double rallying this flag. And I was like, this is perfect. This is perfect. As you can see, this recording is just a wee bit late. However, I was here with Mr. Hope. I was here with Wildlion and a few others. I was trying to keep this flag active. I was actually, I mean, as you can see, I have Chisgul as the garrison, but normally it was Deadly, who's right to my right, and he was garrisoning with infantry, and it was a ton of fun. I mean, we were taking a lot of deaths, a very very fast. Essentially, I went down from 1.5, 1.4 million T4 infantry to, as you saw earlier, like around 230, 240,000 T4 infantry currently. And it was very fast. I thought I was able to hold off pretty well and could sustain at least some troops. However, it was just chaotic. I mean, 2489 was completely swarming this flag. I mean, just even without the swarm, two rallies, Attila Subutai and Shapur, is a lot of damage. The second rally, if I remember correctly, the second double rally was Shapur, well, two Shapurs and then a massive swarm. We were basically doing just infantry garrisoning, so it was very smart on 2489 side to do that. We tried to go with cavalry after this, but 2489 just stopped rallying, which is perfectly reasonable because at this time, we had the reinforcements thing in this mode in tides, so T5s could just reinforce. And I mean, with Hope and Wildline there, like there was 7 marches of maxed out T5 just waiting on the flag to basically take deads. And even if you take a positive trade from 2489's side, like this is essentially just Hope and Wildline. They could just bring back the troops so easily. If we look at the reports, I mean the reports were absolutely uh, disgusting. I mean, the first one that I'm going to show you, I think, is the second fort. The first report I'm going to show you is, I think, the second rally, sets of rally. It is because double archer rally. Al Haytham traded a disgustingly positive trade against the garrison, and then the main rally took a little bit of deads, way more deads than the garrison, but in truth, it all evened out. Even the swarm. I mean, the swarm was making it positive. I mean, with the amounts of T5s that were just in the flag, you had to swarm from 2489 to get these flags to burn. The first rallies, or the first sets of rallies, were way, way more even. As you can see, is basically an even trade. However, I think the swarm on the 2489 side made it really worse, I wanted to say, because the rally was doing a little bit worse with the Attila Subotai. However, it was still pretty even. But then the second rally, which is the Shapur Ash, traded a very, very good, like 1 to 2 basically. It was really good on 2489, and the garrison just got destroyed. I mean, we've seen a lot of the mentioning that Kangam Chan is a elite swarm for flags, and as we can see, I mean, we have a Cortex swarm right there. The swarms were going pretty well in terms of 2489's side. I mean, some negatives here and there, but honestly, very positive in the fact that you had Hope and Wildline on this flag for hours and just pouring their T5 troops in it. But it was lots of fun. I hope I don't get kicked out of 2489 because I mean I mean it's kind of hard for me to be in a position where this account is on my main account like characters. So it's not really good to give my login to someone to actually take the deads. So I figured it's just best if I take the deads. Um, and I mean, it's just, it is what it is to a certain extent. I mean, it was a lot of fun doing it, and I hope 2489 isn't too angered that I did this, but it was a lot of fun. The reports were very fun. I think the reason why I made it so fun is because of the fact that you could just spam troops into the flag, and it's just a fun experience to have, you know? It's very fun. Even if it's T4, it was it was still helping 31 over here. I deeply love 31. It's just a sad position that they're in, you know, being a small mid-sized A seed kingdom, and they're doing amazing. Also, another point that I have to make for this is that this account is specifically designed for this. And what I mean by that is, if we go over to my commanders, if we look at Scipio, like I have 6.4% march speed. We have staggered formation, which is 15% march speed when marching to a garrison or rallied army. We also have like essentially every single one of these is march speed. It has swift, it has something to do with cav, infantry, archers, like Guan staggered formation with Valiant, rebuff, 7% infantry march speed. We have presets on these. Zenobia, 6.4% infantry march speed. And basically, it's like over 20 to 25% march speed to get into the flag, which definitely helps. I mean, it's very hard, especially when there's a lot of AoE from the rally, but still lots and lots of march speed. This is what you want in a filler account. And as you can see with this, I mean, this is my cavalry presets, this is my archers presets, and sooner or later we'll have a this is my infantry presets, and sooner or later we'll have my archer presets around, and we pop the 25 to 50%. I mean, now I can't really do much with infantry, but with cavalry and archers, there is a chance that I could help out 31. So much love, and thank you guys for watching. I hope it is kind of fun to see the process of solo filling, and also just hearing me do a voiceover over this footage. We have a couple of other voiceovers that we'll do, especially since YouTube is not letting me upload my account reviews in the meantime, which means that my big KVK videos, my big um, voiceover scripted videos, I can't upload them because they're always over 13 minutes. So it's not a great time right now, but hopefully we get that fixed here soon. Much love. Thank you guys, and goodbye.